ladies and gentlemen, to the NXT Takeover Chicago. Big pay-per-view for you guys tonight. Opening up tonight is the United States Championship match between AJ Styles and Finn Balor. And we have plenty of big matches in store for you guys tonight here in Chicago, Illinois, so make sure you guys stay tuned. All right, here is our opening contest, ladies and gentlemen, of NXT Takeover. And no better way to kick us off tonight than the phenomenal AJ Styles looking to become your next United States Champion. But he has to do it against a man that he highly respects and a man that he knows too well, and that being the current United States Champion, Finn Balor.
The following contest.
AJ Styles has been impressive since ever coming here to the NXT roster, looking very well. Finn Balor has, picked up some losses here and there on NXT, but he's got to be focused. He's got to be continuing to put that behind him and focus on the big pay-per-view events. And this is no bigger event than NXT Takeover Chicago. This crowd here in Chicago is absolutely in shock that they're actually being able to see this opportunity between two club members known as Finn Balor and AJ Styles. Like we mentioned, these guys have, kind of been the faces, I guess you could say, of the brands. Finn Balor was like that on Monday Night Raw for the longest time. Maybe not WWE Champion or Universal Champion just on Monday Night Raw, but Finn Balor was WWE Champion on SmackDown and ran the show over there with Gallows and Anderson at one time. AJ Styles ran Monday Night Raw when he was Universal Champion, and everyone loved that. So, these guys know how to get it done in those main event type matches. But now they're facing off against each other, and the question is, can they both get the job done? Can one of these guys walk out with the United States Championship? Can Finn Balor retain, or will we see a new United States Champion part of this new era here in NXT? Like I mentioned, this is going to be a downright fight between these guys. We heard them in the latest NXT episode of NXT. They were saying, the respect is there, but when it comes down to it in the middle or the end of the night, obviously Finn Balor, what he said was that he's going to be hearing still your United States Champion. AJ Styles saying new United States Champion. A little bit of maybe mind games there between both gentlemen, but you're going to absolutely love tonight's NXT TakeOver, ladies and gentlemen. We have 6 big matchups coming your guys' way, part of the Hell in a Cell weekend. And this is just the first one. We have plenty more in store for you guys. We crown the NXT Tag Team Champions finally, as well as we find out who in that tag team match become the Dusty Cup. Because the winner of the match, you win the Dusty Cup and also the Tag Team Championship. So that's going to be very big for the NXT brand, as that's Breezango taking on Pete Dunne and Sheamus. We'll see how Breezango is going to be faring tonight after being decimated by Pete Dunne and Sheamus. And also we have the United Kingdom Championship, North American Championship, the NXT Championship, Women's Championship. So there's a lot of big matches coming our guys' way tonight. So expect a lot of big matches tonight, and there's going to be matches that you may not really care about too much, but then that's why you got a little variation of matches, and that's what you love to see. But it seems like Finn Balor is ready. I'm ready. It seems like AJ Styles is ready. I hope you guys are ready, because this matchup is going to be one of the ages here. And there is the beautiful United States Championship. Look how clean that looks, ladies and gentlemen. So good. There's your phenomenal AJ Styles, ladies and gentlemen. He seems like he's ready. Big night. And there's your United States Champion. He's feeling himself in. He's just soaking it in right now. He's your United States Champion. But we are just moments away. Finn Balor, could that be the last time he sees that United States Championship around his waist? AJ Styles soaking it in as well. He's saying, yep, he's ready for this opportunity. He is ready. Referee showing the whole WWE and whole NXT universe what is going on right now. But here we go. AJ Styles, Finn Balor, United States Championship is on the line. Here we go. chop there from Finn Balor coming right after AJ Styles. Nice sling blade taking down the #1 contender. Oh, nice drop kick as well. And are you going to go for the pinfall attempt? Could this be enough? Imagine if he just puts him away with that drop kick. Imagine how that would affect AJ Styles. Now, ooh, nice kick to the middle of the back there. And now Finn Balor looking to fly. Oh, with a double, or I should say the one knee to the chest there. If I was Finn, I'd probably do the double knees, honestly, or maybe try to go for a coup de grace or some sort. But here comes Styles. What's the phenomenal one thinking about? Doing to the Prince. Big knee to the midsection. Now Styles, big old jumping knee. But like we mentioned, six big matches with this one included. We have the United Kingdom Championship. Timothy Thatcher taking on Damian Priest for the United Kingdom Championship. We have Breezango taking on Pete Dunne and Sheamus for the Dusty Cup and tag team titles on the line in that one. Walter defends against Cameron Grimes for the North American Championship. Obviously, right now we got the United States Championship between both of these men. Also, Lacey Evans versus Mia Yim for the NXT Women's Championship. And then in your big main event, Karrion Kross looks to knock off Kevin Owens in your main event. And if I'm Kevin Owens, I would love what I did in that NXT main event against Walter, stunning Walter with that stunner of his and putting away Walter. So that was a very impressive win for Kevin Owens. He's now Styles with a nice neck breaker, takes down the champion. And now Styles, he's trying to get the crowd here in Chicago behind him, maybe taking way too much time there. He might have been thinking about maybe a phenomenal forearm, but he's going to pay for it. And Finn Balor going to go for a suplex of some sort. Styles now with a key reversal. Nice back suplex. Takes down the champion. Finn Balor is in trouble. Going for the stomp on the hand there, but Finn Balor not going to allow that to happen. And look at this. Wait, no. Nice reversal. Like I said, this matchup, there's so much, interesting contrast in this matchup. Let's hold on a minute. Oh, there's a rope break. Didn't really do too much damage, I think, to Finn Balor. I guess we're going to find out here. 2.5. But like I was saying, there's a lot of contrasting factors in this matchup because these guys know each other so well. There's going to be a lot of reversals. These guys know each other just so much, and that's what you love. I mean, these guys know each other so much, so they're going to be kind of predicting what's going to be happening in the matchup. Uh-oh. No, Pele kick right to the back of the skull. Finn Balor down and out, but Styles wants him back on his feet. He's not done yet. But Balor going to continue to fight. Balor not going to lay down for AJ Styles. Here comes Finn Balor. He's stomping away. And look at Finn trying to maybe taunt a little bit to AJ Styles. A little bit of mind games being played there. Key reversal in this match. And now Styles. Nice DDT spiking him on his head. Once again, Styles going to go to work here. Styles, oh my goodness, a brain buster right there to Finn Balor. And AJ Styles, he's setting up this phenomenal forearm. Styles, phenomenal forearm. That may be it. We may have ourselves a new United States champion. 2, 3, yes, we do. AJ Styles is your new United States champion, ladies and gentlemen. Congratulations to AJ. He has been on a tremendous roll as of late, and a big win for Styles. And we'll see how the NXT brand is going to fare as AJ Styles will run the United States Championship division. I mean, Finn Balor, you could say he kind of struggled. Right there, that phenomenal form right in the middle of the ring. Another view right there. Finn Balor was able to get some moves in, but, not as much as AJ. And AJ Styles, he was able to bring it. He looked very cool and calculated tonight. And he is your new United States champion, ladies and gentlemen. Did you guys predict it correctly, or did you guys get your prediction wrong? But nonetheless, this man is the man that runs NXT and the United States Championship division. And now, we may see another championship change hands tonight, ladies and gentlemen. Will it be a big opportunity for Cameron Grimes? Cameron Grimes getting that opportunity, ladies and gentlemen, here on NXT, picking up a big win in the #1 contenders matchup against Braun Strowman a couple of weeks ago to earn this opportunity. And Cameron Grimes, unfortunately last week on NXT, he did lose to Santos Escobar. But, I mean, for Cameron, I mean, it's Santos Escobar right now. He's really good. I mean, he's only had a handful of matches, but it's not about Santos. It's about Cameron. But, you know, Cameron Grimes, he showed he can defeat a gentleman with the likes of the size of Braun Strowman, which is the size of Walter. So, I think, honestly, this is going to be another big test, but Cameron Grimes knows how to get it done against another big man, like, obviously, Walter. Will Cameron Grimes be able to take it straight to the moon, ladies and gentlemen, with that North American Championship on the line, or will that ring be sacred for the ring general, Walter? Cameron Grimes very full of himself, ladies and gentlemen. I mean, that's what will happen when you have money around, you know, not just your waist or whatever, but I mean, if he wins a championship, but I mean, money will buy you anything. We'll see how it's gonna fare for Cameron Grimes tonight, because his chest after the end of tonight is gonna be all red, because Walter known for his big chops to the chest. And you gotta think for Imperium, they're not really too happy that they're not in that, you know, the Dusty Cup finals and for that NXT champion or tag team championships. I mean, they're able to, well, at least they have one championship, but obviously Walter wants all the championships around Imperium's waist. And if Walter has to continue to, you know, keep that North American Championship, and, you know, Imperium have the tag team championship, and Alexander Wolf out of Imperium gets one of the other singles championships, that would be perfectly fine.
From Vienna, Austria.
But the question is, will he get that opportunity? I mean, obviously that's far-fetched, but right now Walter has to focus on keeping that NXT North American Championship around his waist, because he's got a tough test. Walter means business, ladies and gentlemen. He wouldn't have all three of these other gentlemen behind him if he didn't see something in them as well. Very impressive wrestlers in their own right. The Ring General. Known for his devastating chops, his devastating powerbomb as well. The crowd here in Chicago absolutely loving Walter right now. But that's, I mean, you're going to have those Chicago crowds, ladies and gentlemen, that they're going to be definitely like that. NXT definitely has a different taste of talent here in NXT, and I'm actually being told after this very matchup, after we get the decisive pinfall or submission, that we are going to be hearing from your NXT general manager, Triple H. So we're going to be kind of seeing what is on Triple H's mind here, as this is his first big pay-per-view of the new season here. As here is Cameron Grimes, #1 contender. Is he going to walk out with that NXT North American Championship? Walter does not seem phased. He's telling him, this is my championship. I'm not letting this out of my grasp.
The NXT North American title hanging in the balance here.
A lot of great superstars have held that championship here in NXT. Will Cameron Grimes be added to that list? I mean, there's a big possibility that it's certainly so. So it looks like we are ready, ladies and gentlemen. Walter, Cameron Grimes, NXT North American Championship on the line. Here we go. Oh, Cameron Grimes coming right out of the gate. Look at the strength of Cameron Grimes. Walter, I mean, Walter's been, you know, dropping some weight. No offense to, you know, Walter, he's a big dude. It's always great to see, you know, superstars, you know, working the, continue to, you know, be better in the ring and, you know, out of the ring as well. And with the whole, with everything going on in the world, you know, it's a lot of superstars can be more at home type of thing. Not everyone's gonna be traveling. You know, that happens. And if I'm Cameron Grimes, I keep Walter on his back. Work on the legs, work on the arms, work on submissions if I have to. So Walter cannot get up to his feet and, you know, hit those big boots, those big power slams, or whatever might be on his mind, or start chopping the living crap out of your chest. Ooh, Walter getting his hands stomped out right now. And Grimes doing a great job right now. Looks like he's focusing on that left arm. And You know, Cameron Grimes may be looking for a submission hold here tonight. I mean, this would be a great job for Cameron. Oh, but Walter's like, nope, I'm sick of this. Going to the well too many times. Now Grimes. Uh-oh. Look at Cameron Grimes. Another, oh, big power slam. And Cameron Grimes is all fired up, ladies and gentlemen. I know this is early, but for Walter, this is not where you want to be against a hungry challenger like Cameron Grimes. Look at Cameron. Cameron Grimes, the gut-wrenching suplex to the ring general, Walter. As now Walter in trouble here. The hook of the leg, referee finally in position. Just a 1 count. Would have at least, probably would have got at least a 2 count if the referee wasn't slow getting to his spot. Oh, big chop. Cameron Grimes dominating this match from the get-go here. Not really able to get too much going. As now Walter has him in the corner. What does he have in store? Oh my goodness. Right into that turnbuckle. That is not going to be feeling too good. And now Walter. Oh my goodness, tossing him halfway across the ring. And now, Walter here. Oh my goodness, twisting his head. That is not good. That very well could be it, ladies and gentlemen. 2. Ooh, very close. Walter just seconds away from putting away Cameron Grimes. Let's see if Walter can get some offense going here. Oh, wait a minute. A little version of an STF crossface in the middle of the ring. Cameron Grimes has to try and drag himself. All that weight on his body, that lower back can't really move too much. He's got to try and survive the submission hold here. Cameron Grimes able to get him out of it. A little bit of a punch of the face for Walter's expense there. Collar elbow tie up from both men. Here we go, into the corner. Big punch under there from Grimes. And again, just spearing him in the corner, trying to work on the ribs. Oh, wait. Oh, Grimes now going to get in trouble here. And face first he goes. And Walter has him in a good spot here. Oh, God. What a clothesline. Grimes could be out. And now, Walter, I don't know what he was thinking about, but he gets his knee taken out from behind there from Grimes. And this very well could be enough. Oh, just a 1 count. It looked like maybe Walter was looking for some kind of maybe power slam of some sort, but it wasn't really working out too well. And now Grimes, frog splash there to Walter. And now Grimes is going to stay on Walter. This is what Cameron Grimes, what I mentioned, needs to stay on Walter. Keep him on his back. As now Cameron Grimes. What's Grimes have in store for Walter? The strength. Oh, look at this. The strength and power of Cameron Grimes on Walter. The trifecta of power bombs. Are we going to see ourselves a new NXT North American champion? Yes, we do. Night of complete shockers already at NXT Takeover, ladies and gentlemen. Styles, your new United States champion, and Cameron Grimes able to knock off the tag team known as Imperium. Obviously the singles action, knocking off Walter. And just like that, we have ourselves a new face of the North American Championship division, and he is taking it straight to the moon. Cameron Grimes, congratulations. You are money, and you are the new NXT North American champion. Congratulations, as we get ready to hear from the game Triple H. A lot of things over the years NXT has changed for the better. And for NXT, it's always been known for the black and gold brand. And after tonight, you're going to be seeing a new version of NXT. And just before the main event, you guys will see me in the arena next door to see what it looks like. Big words there from the game Triple H. It's brief, but saying that before tonight's main event between Karrion Kross and Kevin Owens, that he's going to be going next door to their it's a different arena that they have all set up, and it's going to be showing a preview of the new NXT arena going forward after this NXT Takeover Chicago. So it sounds like the brand may not be no longer NXT black and gold. It may be something different, so it'll be something to keep an eye on.
Weighing in
And change is always good. I mean, you always want to adapt with the times, and I'm very curious to see where NXT may be going with this new thing with Triple H. I mean, William Regal had great years on NXT. I mean, he's still behind the scenes with Triple H, but Triple H now taking over the NXT brand. Damian Priest. This tag team with Damian Priest and Timothy Thatcher fell short this last Wednesday on the NXT Go Home show as they took on Oney Lorcan and Danny Burch. And they wanted to try and get some revenge, and that's what Lorcan and Burch got after Damian Priest stood up for Timothy Thatcher. So tonight it's different. It's a one-on-one contest. The United Kingdom Championship is on the line. Will Timothy Thatcher be able to walk out with that championship, or will there be a new champion come into NXT, and will that be Damian Priest? We've already seen 2 new champions with AJ Styles defeating Finn Balor and Cameron Grimes defeating Walter. A big, huge upset there. So the NXT landscape is already changing, ladies and gentlemen. The question is, what exactly is going to be happening here on NXT? Triple H going to have a big announcement before the Karrion Kross Kevin Owens NXT Championship match. Being told he's heading over to the arena next door here at Chicago. Next door, it has it all set up apparently, so very curious to see how that's going to fare, but we still have some more matches to come just before that. But I mean, there's a big possibility, ladies and gentlemen, that there's going to be a new champion in this matchup as well. Damian Priest, very talented superstar in his own right. Not saying Timothy Thatcher isn't, but this is going to be a hard-fought battle coming your guys' way right now tonight. Once again, referee taking that championship belt away. Will Timothy Thatcher, will that be his last time seeing that belt? Could be a big yes to that question. You never know. But there it is, United Kingdom Championship. A lot of great superstars have held that championship. Pete Dunne, Tyler Bate, Aleister Black, amongst others here in NXT have held that championship. So here we go. Priest, Timothy Thatcher. And now Priest coming off that second rope. And imagine, is this going to be enough to put him away? Oh, shoot that. But Timothy Thatcher defeated Tyler Bate for that United Kingdom Championship months ago. Damian Priest stay on Timothy Thatcher. I wouldn't be surprised if we saw some broken fingers and broken teeth in this matchup. These guys are going to be very brutal in this match. Now Priest going to toss him onto the apron here. Oh, but a big forearm strike there keeps Timothy Thatcher in this matchup. Oh no, Priest able to recuperate a little bit faster. Oh, big takedown there of Timothy Thatcher. But still to come, ladies and gentlemen. Hold on, we have a flying Damian Priest. Oh, maybe not. Priest, oh, spinning heel kick. Taking it too far to his left. And surprisingly, he's able to get up faster and at least get some strikes in too. But look at Thatcher. He's like, nope, not going to allow that to happen, Priest. But now look at Timothy Thatcher. Big punches and chops there to Priest. And a nice impressive suplex. But like we mentioned, we still have the NXT Championships on the line and the Dusty Cup on the line as Breezango and the team of Pete Dunne and Sheamus fight to become the first ever Dusty Cup champions, as well as the NXT Championship, Tag Team Championships that have been vacated. Also later on tonight, we have Lacey Evans versus Mia Yim for the NXT Women's Championship as well. So there's plenty more to come tonight for you guys. Oh. Nice jawbreaker there from Thatcher. Keeps himself in this matchup momentarily. But look at Priest. He's not going to go down without a fight here. Once again, a big kick there from Thatcher. And oh, wait a minute, Thatcher. Thatcher has him in the Coquina clutch. Coquina clutch in the middle of the ring. Are we going to see a tap out? Will Damian Priest tap out? Can he get out of it? He's doing it. Oh my goodness. A headbutt to the back of the head. And look at Priest. He's all happy about what he's doing here. And now Priest showing off the strength and power right there. Throwing Timothy Thatcher wherever he wants to. Uh-oh. Priest. Damian Priest. Choke slam. Side slam. And now, will we see a new champion for the United Kingdom Championship? No, 2.5, very close. Timothy Thatcher stays in this matchup, but for how much longer is the question. Oh, he missing off the springboard there. Could that be costly? And now Priest again gonna go toss him on that top rope and throw him halfway across the ring. Just kind of loosen up that midsection. And now Thatcher reversing and twisting that right knee. Places where it should not be twisted for sure. And now Priest here. Oh, wait a minute. The Reckoning! The Reckoning there from Damian Priest. Is that enough to put away Damian Priest? 2, 3, yes it is. And there is a new United Kingdom champion, and that man is Damian Priest. Big win for Damian Priest, ladies and gentlemen. First championship in his young career in all of WWE, and it happens to be the United Kingdom Championship. Bright future for this man, Damian Priest. I cannot wait to see where he takes that United Kingdom Championship in the near future. And now it is time to determine the first ever Dusty Cup champions, as well as the NXT Tag Team Champions. The NXT Tag Team Championships were vacated, and part of the Dusty Cup Finals, or the Dusty Cup, was kind of announced at the same time. So we had to figure out who was going to be the new NXT Tag Team Champions. Perfect opportunity, Dusty Cup, as well as having the NXT Tag Team Championships on the line. Fandango and Tyler Breeze may not be, the most, the strongest, the most powerful team out there, but what they don't have in that category is smart, being wise in that ring, ladies and gentlemen. They might be known as a comedy tag team. I say this all the time, but they're not. Or not just a comedy tag team, but they're known for being very serious in the middle of that ring. And they've been on Raw, they've been on SmackDown, so they know what they're doing. And tonight they get that big opportunity to showcase why they were able to run through those tag teams here in NXT. They beat the Undisputed Era. They went through Imperium, I believe. So those two tag teams are not easy to go through. So we'll see what Breezango can bring to this team, or against this team coming up. Pete Dunne and Sheamus, ladies and gentlemen. These guys have been so dangerous since becoming a tag team. And I think for them, it's only continuing to get better for them, but worse for the NXT roster. Look at these. Pete Dunne, former United Kingdom champion in his own right, ladies and gentlemen. Sheamus, multi-time former Raw Tag Team champions with Cesaro, part of the Bar. Sheamus knows how to get it done in the ring. I'm not saying these last, couple months hasn't been a struggle for Sheamus to kind of figure out who he is in the middle of that ring, kind of struggling to, pick up wins. But coming to NXT, talking to Triple H about getting Pete Dunne away from Monday Night Raw, bringing him over to NXT, able to get that done, and I think this could be a devastating duo here in NXT, especially in the tag team division. These guys are very brutal. They will absolutely destroy you, and Sheamus and Pete Dunne have shown that us, especially last Wednesday on NXT and these last couple weeks. They are not afraid to beat down. Pete Dunne defeated Ricochet in just a couple minutes. Ricochet is not a man you can take lightly, but Pete Dunne went out there and took it to Ricochet. And then the week prior, Pete Dunne and Sheamus destroyed Fandango and Tyler Breeze. So we're gonna have to kind of see how that is with the week off. That we'll see if Fandango and Tyler Breeze had enough to become 100%. But everything that happened to him, I don't think so. It's a crowd here in Chicago singing Fandango's song. But they know it is for those prestigious NXT Tag Team Championships, ladies and gentlemen. Will it be Breezango or Sheamus and Pete Dunne walking out with the NXT Tag Team Championships, as well as the first ever Dusty Cup? is look at Fandango. He's trying to get the referee out of the way so maybe he could get some cheap shots in on Sheamus maybe, which would be justifiable. I know, Tyler Breeze and Fandango aren't like that, but I mean, with what Sheamus and Pete Dunne have done to them these last couple weeks, I would be perfectly fine with, Fandango getting a little bit of a payback to Pete Dunne. Oh, nice drop kick there from Fandango. Looking to take it to Pete Dunne. Like I mentioned, former United Kingdom champion. Used to be part of a tag team known as Mustache Mountain or British Strong Style. We still do have Mustache Mountain. They are in SmackDown. And actually at this NXT Takeover Chicago pay-per-view, it was scheduled at one time to be Pete Dunne taking on Tyler Bate, because Pete Dunne turned his back on Tyler Bate after losing to Timothy Thatcher for the United Kingdom Championship. But ultimately, plans were scratched with, different people being drafted here and there, but as Pete Dunne dragging Tyler Breeze away from that bottom rope to get a pinfall. Will he pick up W? No, still early in this matchup. It's now Pete Dunne here. Look at this strength and power. Nice sit out powerbomb. And Pete Dunne knows he needs to do some more work, and he's going to bring in the Celtic Warrior, Sheamus, to do some more damage here to Tyler Breeze. And Breeze, oh nice Michinoku driver, takes down Sheamus. But just like that, Sheamus back up to his feet. That maneuver just is not very powerful. Not saying Breeze can't be powerful and it won't hurt Sheamus, but Sheamus is just in a league of his own, ladies and gentlemen. Just very, very beautiful. And now frequent tags. Here comes Pete Dunne. We get something going, but a jumping forearm strike takes down Pete Dunne. And what Breezango telling, or I should say Tyler Breeze telling Sheamus to, bug off. Well, that's going to cost him here. It's a sit-out powerbomb once again here. I think if Breeze does not get a pinfall here, or not a pinfall, but a tag, I should say, then it could be very costly here. It's basically turning into a handicap match as Breeze, that irate. Snapmare takedown into a beautiful hanging drop kick, and now Sheamus gets the tag. Breeze trying to get to his corner. Can he get a hot tag? Yes, he does. Sheamus not worried about it. See, he's just taking it all in. So it basically becomes a handicap match. And just like that, Fandango thrown off the top rope there. And just like that, Sheamus and Pete Dunne have all of the momentum. And Sheamus looking to fly. Oh my goodness. Flying shoulder tackle takes down Fandango. I mean, we know Sheamus can go high risk, high reward situation sometimes, but I mean, this is for the NXT Tag Team Championships and the Dusty Cup. You gotta go out of your repertoire sometimes. I don't know for Sheamus and Pete Dunne if what else they may be capable of if they win the Dusty Cup and the NXT Tag Team Championships tonight. Very brutal in that ring. As now Sheamus in trouble here as he tossed right on that apron. Oh my goodness. Imagine if we have a count out. Who wins? We have to restart the matchup possibly. Referee telling both of these men to get inside the ring. Sheamus in the ring. Fandango back in the ring here as well. Ouch. Ooh, both men colliding with each other. Fandango getting the upper hand here. And look at Fandango. Well, shades of what Sheamus is known there for. And Fandango bringing them big heavy strikes there to Sheamus and targeting that left knee. Fandango feeling himself up. Here comes the bruiserweight Pete Dunne. And Fandango taking way too much time taunting and getting the crowd behind him here. I mean, if I'm Fandango, I wait until after this matchup because you've got to know how dangerous Pete Dunne and Sheamus are. They've had it firsthand these last couple weeks here. And just how dangerous they are. After one count, Pete Dunne needs to go to work continuously to beat down Fandango. And now, we work on that. Oh no, this is not where you want to be. Oh my goodness. Pete Dunne stomping on that left arm. And now Pete Dunne going to try and put him away. The release slam. The release suplex. And Fandango's out. And Sheamus maybe get the last crumbs, I guess. Sheamus going to try and drag him away from that bottom rope. Kind of seems like it might be favoring. I think Pete Dunne should have went for the pinfall. I mean, that honestly could have been it earlier. See, just getting a 1 count. So I think if Pete Dunne would have went for the pinfall, it could have been it. And now Pete Dunne going to come in the ring. And Pete Dunne going to get that opportunity maybe to put away Fandango here. Uh-oh. Oh my goodness, dropping him on his head and neck area. Fandango could be in trouble. It's now Pete Dunne going to go for that pinfall off of that brutal suplex on the head and neck area. Not even a 2 count, so still plenty more to get done here. Oh, nice reversal from Fandango. Pete Dunne may have been trying to finish him off there as Fandango with a nice suplex. Getting the job done here. But it has been a great night, ladies and gentlemen. New champions so far tonight. Cameron Grimes, your new North American champion. Also new United States champion, AJ Styles. Ooh, what a brutal maneuver we just witnessed there. As well as Damian Priest becoming the new United Kingdom champion. So it's a night of new champions here. And just before Karrion Kross and Kevin Owens matchup, there is going to be a new arena, I guess, apparently from what Triple H is saying, being showcased. So we'll see how that's going to fare for NXT. This is just vintage Pete Dunne, ladies and gentlemen. He's going to work on every limb of your body. He doesn't care if he breaks it. If you're going to be out the rest of your career, he is going to put you out one way or another. As here we go with another pinfall opportunity, but just a 1 count. Pete Dunne all fired up, ladies and gentlemen. He knows it's time to put away Tyler Breeze here. Snap suplex. Just the velocity on that bad boy. And now Pete Dunne. Maybe look to get himself a tag. Tyler Breeze is busted open though. Can Breeze get himself back in this matchup? Maybe get a hot tag. And look at this. Oh my goodness. Nice maneuver there from Breeze, and it looks like Breeze may be trying to get a tag. Yes, he will. Dunne was unable to stop him. And now Pete Dunne. Oh, big forearm strike to the middle of that back. That is not going to be feeling good, and that is not going to be feeling even better. A devastating backbreaker. And Pete Dunne, instead of staying on him, here comes the Celtic Warrior looking to put the final touches on this matchup here. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. He's going to go for the Celtic Cross. The Celtic Cross! Throwing him halfway across the ring. 1, 2, 3. Just like that, ladies and gentlemen. Sheamus caught Fandango, hit him with the Celtic Cross, throwing him halfway across the ring. And just like that, we have ourselves the first ever Dusty Cup champions, as well as new tag team champions. Look at this, catching Fandango, tossing him, not even 100%, and tosses him, ladies and gentlemen. The Bruiserweight, the Celtic Warrior, get the job done. The new faces of NXT are simply better than any tag team here in NXT. Can't wait to see the next episode of NXT in the near future. Now, I told ladies and gentlemen that I'd be walking over to this new arena. Change is good for NXT, and it's much needed. So now I'm going to be showing you guys the NXT arena going forward after NXT Takeover. Hold on a minute. I mean, you're getting a little taste of the arena right now, ladies and gentlemen, but no frickin' way, ladies and gentlemen. That is CM Punk.
And his opponent,
CM Punk, ladies and gentlemen. First time ever we've seen him in universe mode. We know back in the past, back when, when Triple H and CM Punk were on Monday Night Raw, they had their own issues and everything like that. But look at CM Punk, ladies and gentlemen, in a NXT arena. What in the hell is going on? Triple H, CM Punk at the NXT arena. What in the hell is going on here? Remember me, Hunter? Well, I'm back. And it looks like you just have seen your worst nightmare come to life, because I'm back. And you can thank that to your daddy, Vince McMahon. I don't care about WWE, but he laid down an offer that I could not refuse. And he told me NXT is the land of opportunity. You mentioned land of opportunity. I was thinking that was going to be more a SmackDown, but he laid out what's going down, and he said that you're the NXT general manager. And I figured that was no better way to take down just the McMahon family, but you as well, Triple H. So I'm officially signed here to NXT 2.0, and my first match will be next week here on NXT 2.0. Oh, look at this, Triple H. He does not seem like he's too happy. Both men face to face, ladies and gentlemen. This is not good. Wait a minute. CM Punk has the general manager up. Go to sleep. CM Punk sending a message to Triple H that he is back here in WWE. I am in utter, complete disbelief, ladies and gentlemen. We now have a new version of NXT being called NXT 2.0, but also the return of CM Punk making his way back to WWE, an offer that he could not turn down, to make his way back to professional wrestling and back into a WWE ring. We know the CM Punk and Triple H and the McMahon drama over, I mean, that was probably, 8 years ago of some sort. And surprising to have CM Punk back in a WWE ring. But not just that. CM Punk signs just because of that. But then he hits a GTS on Triple H. And Triple H, or I should say CM Punk, even said he's going to have his first matchup here on NXT 2.0 this coming week on NXT. So this is going to be crazy, ladies and gentlemen. But now we have to take that focus to this matchup, to Karrion Kross and Scarlett taking on Kevin Owens, your NXT champion. Karrion Kross has done anything in his power to take down the likes of AJ Styles, Finn Balor, and Kevin Owens. He's done it this last month or so, and he's going to get that opportunity tonight. Kevin Owens did not like how Karrion Kross was acting to Styles and Finn Balor, so Kevin Owens offered him an NXT championship. Not really offered, but told him to meet him at NXT Takeover, and Karrion Kross rightfully accepted that NXT championship opportunity. Karrion Kross laying waste to Kevin Owens this previous NXT episode and making him look like a punk on that episode. But King Kross, with this new version of NXT, we've seen new champions tonight except for Lacey Evans. She retained hers. The question is, in this main event, who is going to walk out with that NXT championship, ladies and gentlemen? As now it is time to stun the world. Kevin Owens makes his way down to the ring. Owens had a big win over Walter, the former NXT North American champion, on Wednesday. It was a champion versus champion matchup, but we've seen what happened at this NXT Takeover with Cameron Grimes defeating Walter. The question is, can this man, Kevin Owens, retain his championship? He rightfully won it in a fatal four-way matchup, ladies and gentlemen. The question is, can he continue? Will this be the era of Kevin Owens still, or will it be a very, very brutal, not seductive, but destruction, I guess. Well, I guess you could say seductive with Scarlett, but a very destructive with Karrion Kross. Owens is going to do anything to make sure he walks out with that championship, especially when he faces a man with Karrion Kross. Owens will fight. He will go down to the depths of hell if he has to make sure he defeats Karrion Kross tonight in the main event here of NXT to retain that championship. If you guys missed anything, make sure you guys go back and watch it. Everything has started with the new rosters and stuff here in NXT. If you missed anything, like I mentioned, go back from after the SummerSlam and go back to the very first episode, The Raw, all the way through now to NXT TakeOver. We have the Hell in a Cell pay-per-view coming up for NXT, or not NXT Weekend, I guess, but for Hell in a Cell, a lot of big marquee matches, ladies and gentlemen. Look at Kevin Owens. He is ready, ladies and gentlemen. Look at Karrion Kross. He seems like he is ready as well. Here we go. KO versus Karrion Kross. NXT Championship on the line. Who do you guys think is going to walk out with that championship? Can Karrion Kross become a first-time NXT champion here? So here we go. Ooh. Little double knees there, little shades of Chris Jericho there from Kevin Owens, former best friend of Kevin Owens. Oh yeah, Kevin Owens, he's all fired up. He knows how big this matchup is. With a man like Karrion Kross, you cannot, take him lightly. I mean, he was just trying to get the crowd behind him so he could feed off that energy and take it to Karrion Kross. And look at this. Oh, the double stomp to the midsection, attacking that ribs. That is going to be feeling not too good for Kross. And no, look at this. Look at this. Look at that maneuver from KO. And now, Kross in a bad way here. Oh, big flying shoulder spear, I guess you could say, or tackle, whatever. Very effective nonetheless. And Karrion Kross really not able to get too much going here momentarily. As now Kross in a bad spot. Owens, got close to a 2 count there. Needs to keep on the fight here on Kross. And Owens is doing the right thing, keeping him on the mat, making sure he can't get up to his feet, because you get Kross up to his feet, he's just so damn dangerous. And this is what the prize fighter is, ladies and gentlemen. He's going to do anything in his power to make sure his challenger stays down. Love him or hate him, Kevin Owens, one of the best here in NXT. He's going to stand up for his friends AJ Styles and Finn Balor. Oh, big punch though. Oh, but Kross with the reversal. And oh, look at the strength there of Karrion Kross. Now this might be a bad time for Owens. Is now Kross looking to go high risk, high reward situation. Big elbow to the chest. That is not going to be feeling too good for Owens. As now Kross and drag him away from the bottom rope right there, just to make sure he doesn't get a rope break. It's just a 1 count. Obviously Kross hasn't gotten too much in offensively to really put him away. And what? The Sosita! Oh, dropping him on his head and neck. And look at Kross, he is all fired up. That could be all she wrote. Owens is not moving. If I'm Kross, I go for the pinfall, but he wants to go for an armbar. Make Kevin Owens tap out. I don't know how much damage has been done to that arm already, but probably not too much, but still. Dropping Kevin Owens on his head and neck area. And now collar elbow tie between both men here. And now Kross going to be thrown halfway across the ring. And look at Owens. He's going to come right after Kross. He wants to try and go for the pinfall. There's now Owens dragging him away from the ropes here. Can Owens pick up a big, decisive win? No, just a 1 count. Uh-oh, look at Owens. Look at Owens. Nice German. Must be watching some Brock Lesnar videotapes with those. As now Owens, frog splash. Shades of Eddie Guerrero. Big idol in Kevin Owens' career is Eddie Guerrero, much like a lot of wrestlers here in WWE. And now Kross eats a stunner. Stunner there from Owens. 1, 2, 3. Kevin Owens retains. In your main event tonight, Owens able to keep down Karrion Kross. Nice back and forth matchup. May not be what the expected outcome is for a lot of you guys in this match, but Kross, look at this. Dropping him on his head and neck, but Karrion Kross didn't go for the pinfall. He didn't try to, keep on the punishment. He taunted and didn't go for the pinfall. I mean, that was a big struggle for Karrion Kross, unfortunately. And Owens is able to retain in the main event here of NXT. What a match, ladies and gentlemen. And a big pinfall to stunner. 2, 3.
Here is your winner. And still
there's that NXT Championship, ladies and gentlemen. Stunned the world. Kevin Owens definitely did by keeping that NXT Championship around his waist. Big win for Owens to end NXT Takeover.